HD. I don't know if you can see what that is. Don't zoom in. Something arrived today. Looks like it's from China. The Full Speed Leader 3 SE. I ordered it the day it was announced. I've been excited about its arrival. I didn't think it was going to come today. Nice. Some extra props. Because, you know, I'm not planning on crashing, but why not? Put it in my prop pile. Some Full Speed stickers. A battery strap with a bit of rubberized texture. I like that. Some propeller screws and some sticky tape. Extra standoff. Oh, I like that standoff. Oh, maybe I can put that on my Leader 120. Nice. And I don't remember what color I ordered. It's like they took the Leader 120 packaging and jammed this bigger one in there. There it is. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is get this bound to my controller, so let's go through that process for anyone that doesn't know. This is what I use, the Taranis QX7. Don't ask me about any other one. Menu. This is my second quadcopter I've ever owned, so I'm just a beginner. Okay, so I just hit exit rather than set up all those settings because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. So this one's selected. We're going to call it Leader 3. And I'm pretty sure that this is a D8. So let's see if we can get this to bind. I think what the button is right here. This is where you need 3 hands. Okay. So I'm going to put the Taranis in bind mode. Oh wait, I gotta get a battery out. Okay. Put the Taranis in bind mode. Hold that button down. I don't know if that worked. Okay, so theoretically there. It's a solid red.
Telemetry lost.
Okay, turns out I was right. That's all it required. Holding down the button, putting this in bind mode. So now I need to set up the rest of the settings here. So we need to get some inputs and switches set up here. Alright, let's start from scratch. Delete. 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 Okay, I know it's AETR, so... Okay. So E is T. R. Okay, we need an arm switch. So I'm going to do this. Okay. So set that for the switch I like, which is switch F. Next most important one is my beeper. I like my turtle mode. And I like having air mode on a switch because it makes landing a little bit easier. So for now, that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, so here we go, page leader 3. D8. Set up my inputs. Set that up. Channel 5 is my arm switch now. Channel 6 is the beeper. Channel 7 is my turtle mode. And channel 8 is my air mode switch. I might switch some other things up, but for now, that's what I like. I'll go to the next page. So the next thing is to go into Betaflight, I guess, and assign everything. This is just how it comes out of the box. Okay, so since it was making such an annoying noise, I decided not to narrate while I was actually working on it. So just plugged it in and connected to Betaflight. I already downloaded the latest configurator 10.4.0. It was already set up with the correct UART for the receiver, and I didn't have to change any of that. I didn't have to change the S-Bus, so I went right to the modes here and auto-detected each of the switches that I had assigned and just moved the range. If you don't know how to do this, it's pretty straightforward. There's lots of good videos on how to do it. This is the one that was complaining and making all the noise. So when you set it to auto and then just flip the switch, it detects the switch. It detects the aux channel that it was assigned to. So that's about it. I after setting these settings here, everything was pretty much ready to go. So the next step was to move on to the OSD. That's very personal. I didn't think anyone needed to see me set that up, so I just hit fast forward after hitting save here. Don't forget to hit save and double checking everything. Alright, so we've got arm set to aux 1. Seems to work. Got my beeper set. We've got air mode. We've got turtle mode. Everything was just backwards compared to how I normally have it. Saved. Let's go to the receiver. Throttle. That looks like throttle. I'm not sure if that's the range it's supposed to be. 991 to 2011, probably. Roll. Pitch. Yaw. Does seem to work. RSSI, I guess it says aux 5 here, which means aux 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not sure if that is what it is. It is showing up on my remote. I just like it on my OSD as well. And that should be everything, folks. Put some props on and it theoretically will fly. Alright, so the last thing I need to do before Maiden voyage is throw on some propellers. I think I'm going to tape these wires down, because every once in a while, if you get caught up in a tree, a little branch can get just under there, and these are so small and light, you'll never get it down if it's up high enough. Always good to just put a little bit of electrical tape. Oh, these feel really good. HQ prop. I'm assuming these are spinning the normal direction. I'll test that before taking off the first time. Now my Leader 120, which was the first quad I ever bought, well, no, the first racing FPV quad I ever bought, it came with 7 propeller screws, which was pretty annoying because I didn't have any spare parts or anything at the time. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there, the extra missing screw must have come with. My battery pad on here. Anyway, that's how you set up your Leader 3. Take it for a little flight in a second. time for the maiden voyage of the Leader 3. Showed the setup. I'll switch to the FPV in a second. It'll be recorded on these. All set up here with the X7. axis being a little wonky, I liked it, but I don't have a lot to compare it to. It's the second quad I've ever, the second FPV quad I've ever flown, the Leader 120 being the first. So, I hadn't even adjusted the rates, because I don't even really know what I like. I tend to like it pretty slow in the middle and a little bit snappier on the outside. But I'm definitely not a racer, so just trying to learn a few tricks. Anyway, I'm gonna fly a few more batteries, and hopefully hopefully this helped you out a little bit.
choices will